Guys, so we're back here with another video. This is my EDC bag. I carry it every single day. Not necessarily on my person, but it's always on the front seat of my car. It's always with me, okay? This video is actually really important to me because, first off, I want to change bags, alright? I'm using the 511 Rush 12 as my EDC. I love the backpack. I have no complaints about the backpack, except for the fact that it looks a little too tactical. I want something that I can take, like for instance, the other day I went to the zoo with my son, and I didn't want to carry the 511 because I felt like it just drew too much attention. So guys, any recommendations or anything like that for a bag, please, I'll post them down in the comments. Let me look them up. Also, if you see anything that I'm just missing, point that out to me too. Again, 511 has an excellent product. I am not knocking them whatsoever. But this bag empty is heavy, let alone with all my stuff in it. So my goal is to get a more gray man status backpack that I can carry in the mall, I can carry at the zoo, but I can also use when I'm hiking. I can use it as my EDC. And then it's not going to be crazy heavy. Now, and I'm not talking about the items inside of it. I'm talking about just the bag. Alright, so let's get started. On the top of the bag, there is a sunglass pouch. I don't wear sunglasses, so all I carry in there is some Aleve. I use flashlights for work constantly. So I do have a couple of really good flashlights. I have a couple of really crappy flashlights. This is one of my better ones. It is the Phoenix PD35. I really like the flashlight. The thing is, it runs on CR123A batteries, which is a pain in the ass because if I don't order them online, you pay through the roof for them at a store. I also have the little guy, the Streamlight Micro Stream. You can see it's all beat up and everything from being in my pocket. That's a great little flashlight. I do have a couple of problems with it. Sometimes it just doesn't work, and it really has nothing to do with the battery. It has nothing to do with the tightness or anything. It just doesn't feel like working sometimes. So, I mean, a couple bangs on it and, then it'll work. But, I mean, in a pinch, I wouldn't want to have to run into that problem. And that's it for the sunglass part. Second pocket I'm going to go over is the top front pocket. Alright. Some things I do carry. First off, wallet. Really don't like to carry that in my pants. It just annoys the shit out of me. Then I actually have one of these, which is just a credit card holder. I keep all my credit cards in there. I don't carry credit cards in my wallet. Less temptation, let's put it that way. So if I do need to use a credit card for an emergency or something like that, I actually have to go back to my bag, grab one out of this thing. It just changes stuff a little bit. I mean, again, this is not something I normally carry, but I'm just dumping my EDC bag. For Christmas, I got a subscription to BattleBox, or a 1-month subscription. Funny, I carried a pack of Black & Milds. I do smoke, so I actually carried a Black & Milds for when I'm driving. I could just smoke one of those instead of a cigarette. I know it's not much better. And the irony of the part of it is that I do have asthma, so I do carry 2 inhalers also. And that's all in the front top pocket. Alright, so now we'll move on to the front main pocket. You will see the front main pocket does have a key ring. I carry my house keys on it. I don't like to carry my house keys on my car keys. It's just too much in my pocket. And then I have the Gerber shard on there. Some other things, because it's like the admin pocket. I keep that in one of the pen holders, which is the Phillips head flathead. I keep a ridiculously big Sharpie. I have a little thing of Repel. Big into going to the range, big into fishing, hiking, that kind of stuff. Just having that on hand is just in case. I mean, if I'm not planning and I just wind up stopping, I have it on me. This right here is one of those County Com special type things. Really sharp little blade. Cool thing to have. Backup though. I mean, it's not going to withstand anything. It very easily can break it. Monkey Fist. I carry that right on a Night Eyes carabiner, which sits right at the top of the pocket. So if I ever needed to grab it and pull it out, I could. On the other side is another key ring, and I actually keep a it's an emergency dog collar, all right, or a choker for a dog. When I do hike, I like to take my dog, or if I just, I don't know, ran into a stray or something that I needed to help, I could just pull that out and I have a collar for him. Normal Bic lighter. Do carry the little Gerber. As weird as that is, it's a pill bottle of 22s. Usually take it when I go to the range. I do take my bag with me. This must have just kind of fell out. Hand sanitizer. A small pry bar. Now, I know that's probably the one thing that people are going to be like, what the hell do you carry that for? I don't know. I just can't seem to get rid of it. I can't seem to get it out of my bag. I, for some reason, feel that I'm going to need it eventually, and I keep it in there. These are dog shit bags, basically. 2 magazines for my Glock 43, which is my daily carry. Actually, 2 notebooks. That's more or less my, I guess my idea notebook. And I have a Write in the Rain pad also. I keep both of those in there, just in case I have to jot something down. But that is it for the front, I guess, admin pocket, you'd call it. Alright, so I guess on to the main pocket. If you guys are familiar with the 511, I think it's the Rush 12, you do know there's 2 mesh pockets, which I'm just going to go through right now, in the main compartment. The first pocket I actually usually have like mechanics gloves. I don't have them right now because I was actually using them. Second off is actually a CR123A battery holder in a Maxpedition pouch. A little, I guess you say Brunton. It's a monocular, alright, so I can actually see distances and stuff like that without carrying a full set of binoculars. And it actually comes in a little carrying case. I do carry a headlamp with me. This right here is a small sewing kit in case I ever need to put, stitch something up on the fly. A thing of waterproof matches. And there's a striker in there also. This is actually my other set of keys. They're actually kind of worthless. I should probably switch them out, but it's on the Key Smart. In the main compartment, I carry a Quick Clot trauma pack. This is the one that has the trauma pad, gloves, duct tape, bandages, dressing gauze, antiseptic wipes. When I do go to the range, I take this with me. I do work as basically, let's say, a general contractor, so I carry this just in case something were to happen. Me and my brother both work for the same company. He actually cut his hand not too long ago, and pulling out the first aid kit actually really helped him out because it stopped the bleeding, Got to the hospital and he needed a couple stitches. So it wound up being a little worse than we thought. This is basically just a real quick first aid kit I threw together. I needed something light, you know. I do have a son now. It's still kind of weird to say. He's 10 months old, but just bandages, antiseptic cream, quick clot. These are pretty cool. They're a Q-tip that you snap. Quick clot fills the one side of the Q-tip, and you just wipe it over the wound, and it pretty much stops the bleeding. The wound seal is actually the stuff we used on my brother. It's kind of weird. It looks.
Actually, we used the one first.
We did use the quick clot first, and I'm sorry, the cut kit first, and it didn't work. That's how bad the cut was. So we poured the wound seal on it. You rip open the wound seal, it's not what you think it would look like. It actually looks like pepper. Poured it on the cut. I mean, did it burn?
In the beginning.
I mean, it burned a little, but it kind of created like a crusty, like fake scab almost, is the best way to describe it.
Hospital never even seen it before.
Yeah, hospital was kind of like, what is that? Where'd you get that from? But they had to clean it out and stitch them up. But I mean, that's stopped the bleeding dead in its tracks at the time we put it on. This is my tool pouch. I did do a video on that not too long ago, so you guys know what's in there. If not, we'll link it in the comments or something so you can read it. Last but not least, let me slide some of this stuff over so I have some room. This is like my electronics pouch. This has come in handy more times than anything in my bag. It basically has a charger, and I know all you guys are looking real close. It doesn't have my iPhone 6 charger right now. Skull Candy headphones, iPhone 4 charger, Droid charger. Every charger you basically can you think of is in here. Then I have a car charger port for it. I have a brick for actually I have two different bricks for wall charging. Like I said, this has come in handy more times than I can count. Every time someone's like, oh, my phone's gonna die, and we're in a car, it's like, oh, hold on one sec. I pull this out, pull out the cigarette charger, pop it in, charge the phone. My iPhone 6 charger is actually missing because we had an issue with one of the cats actually chewed through the one I normally use, so I had to use my backup one until I get a new one. That is what I carry. Guys, if you have any recommendations on what else I can add to it, or I don't know, basically, comments or stuff like that, but I'm always looking for good ideas, or like I told you, I was looking for a different backpack. Put them in the comments, let me know. Hit the like button, subscribe. We are starting up a channel, and we will give you a new video every week if we possibly can. Thank you.